everybody, it's me, the library lady, with you today, bringing you another great book on What's the Story. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you are a first timer, welcome. I hope that you click subscribe so you don't miss out on any great book reviews. And if you've been supporting the channel from the beginning or just joined, thank you so much. Please share with friends and family so we can help spread that joy of reading. I am a former teacher, elementary school librarian, and a parent, and I really do believe in the power of reading and sharing the joy of reading with others. So hopefully you'll find these videos great to learn about some new titles, and stay tuned after the book preview so you can hear some ideas on how to use the book in your classroom or at home that can kind of engage and interact with your child or reader. So today's book is, I'm not very good at drum rolls, am I? Bummer in the Summer by My Weird Schools series is a special here put out by Dan Gutman, New York Times bestselling author. We'll talk a little bit about that in a moment, but it was published by HarperCollins in 2019, and we're going to take a little look to learn about it. If you're not familiar with the series, they have different characters that do occur. You have their picture here at the front, and then our story. Chapter 1, 3 months of recess. Who doesn't like that, right? Now, some of you may have had some longer recess with COVID and maybe have been off since the spring. My name is AJ and I hate ghosts. Ghosts are creepy. They're always following you around, pestering you and haunting your house. They like to make scary noises in the middle of the night to freak people out. I guess they have nothing better to do with their time. When I drop dead someday, I'm not going to bother people or scare them by making noises in the middle of the night. I'm just going to sit around playing video games. That would be a great life. I mean, death. When I was a little kid, I was sure there was a ghost living in my bedroom closet. I couldn't sleep at night, so my parents took out the vacuum cleaner and sucked up the ghost. It was like Ghostbusters. But I never go into my closet anymore, and I'm never going to use the vacuum because there's a ghost inside of it. Just kidding, I'm a big guy now, and I don't believe in ghosts anymore. I don't know why I started talking about ghosts in the first place. There won't be anything else in this book about ghosts, I promise. What I really want to talk about is the summer. Summer is going to be here soon, and it's my favorite time of the year. Why? Because we don't have to go to school in the summer, of course. Think about it, 3 whole months with no school. That's about 90 days. I worked it out on my calculator. 90 days is 2,160 hours. 2,160 hours is 129,600 minutes. And 129,600 minutes is 7,776,000 seconds. More than 7 billion seconds. That's a lot of time. And I'm not going to waste any of those seconds. And so here he comes up with a list of things he would like to do, and then things that he will not be doing this summer, including no math, no writing, no reading, no homework, no books or book reports, no teachers, no assemblies, no lining up in a single file line, and on and on and on. So we'll stop right there. Great series, very funny. It's so popular. There's actually My Weird School, My Weirder School, and My Weirdest School, with great titles like Miss Daisy is Crazy. So if your child likes and connects to this one, I would recommend checking out other books in the series too, and that will keep them busy for quite a while. So one thing I would do with my child or learner is go ahead and talk about what do you enjoy in the summer and see if they can make a list, like AJ, of things they like to do and do not like to do. Now I'm making this toward the end of the summer here, and so it's winding down. You might want to create a top 10 list of things still to do. If you're reading this at the beginning of summer, you might want to make it as what we want to do in the summer, depending on when you are going to engage your child with the book, but they can come up with a list. AJ hasn't been very nice lately. He's known to be a little mischievous sometimes and into trouble. He's not a real big fan of school, and so he actually has the ghost come and visit, or a ghost come and visit him. Much like the Christmas Carol with the ghost of past, present, and future, AJ's ghost of summer, past, present, and future comes and see, will his behavior, can this kind of turn him around and put him on the right path? So maybe your child wants to make kind of 3 boxes or 3 writing pieces of things they did in the summer in the past, what's happening this year in their summer, and then what they would like to do in the future. So it's a great way to kind of think about past, present, and future. Great idea too is to get your child involved with some games. Dan Gutman does provide some different activities and games and trivia things like here's a little word jumble. There's a word search in here as well. Another fun one I like to do is when you give your kid a word, say, or a phrase like maybe a bummer summer, and they are able to manipulate and move those letters to create new words. So for example, they could pull out SUM for some, as in the answer to an addition problem. BE. See what kind of different words they can come up with. You can make it into a game and give them points. The bigger bigger the word, the more points they get. So lots of fun little games and activities. Get them off maybe their video game like AJ likes to play, and have them engage into some different games. This is a spot the difference ones. Lots of fun. And I would check out Dan Gutman's website too. Lots of fun things on there as well. Great author. He actually was doing read alouds this summer, so you might be able to search for those and find those online as well. Very fun guy, great author. Definitely got a good series and lots of other good series. So you'll want to stay tuned as I'll feature some of those later down the road. Thanks so much for tuning in to What's the Story. I hope you check out Bummer in the Summer and that your summer will be just perfect. Happy reading.